Hello everyone. Let me begin with a question. Have you ever tried to learn something new, like speaking English fluently, and felt completely stuck, impatient or frustrated? You start strong, full of motivation. You watch videos, read books, download apps. But after a few days or weeks, the excitement fades. You compare yourself to others. You feel like you're not improving fast enough. And soon, you think, maybe I'm just not good at this. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But the problem is not your ability. It's your approach. And that's why today, I want to introduce you to a powerful idea that has changed the way I think, work, and learn. The practicing mind. This concept, inspired by the book by Thomas M. Sterner, is based on a simple truth. Mastery, peace, and growth don't come from chasing results. They come from falling in love with the process. Let me tell you a story to bring this to life. A young man wanted to learn to play the piano. He imagined himself on stage, playing beautifully, being admired. But after a few lessons, he grew frustrated. His fingers felt stiff. The music didn't flow. He said, "I should be better by now." His teacher smiled and said, "No, you should be exactly where you are. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to practice." That's when it hit him. The goal is not to play perfectly. The goal is to keep playing. The same is true when learning English. Don't aim to become fluent in 30 days. Don't judge yourself if you make mistakes. Just keep showing up. Keep practicing. That is the mindset of the practicing mind. Here's the truth. Anything worth learning, English, music, fitness, public speaking, takes deliberate, mindful repetition. And when we bring our full focus to each step, each word, each attempt, we grow. Not always visibly, but always surely. Now, imagine this. Every time you read an English article, even if you understand only 50%, you're growing. Every time you try to speak, even if you stammer or search for words, you're building fluency. Every new word you write, every grammar mistake you correct, it's all part of the practice. And that practice, done with presence and patience, leads to mastery. But most of us don't think this way. We rush. We compare ourselves to others. We say, "Look at her. She speaks better than me." But we forget. She has probably practiced for hundreds of hours, in silence, in failure, in frustration. You're seeing the result, not the process. Let me share something from my own journey. When I first tried to improve my English, I focused too much on vocabulary lists. I memorized 50 words a day and forgot most of them the next week. Then I realized something was missing. I was rushing. I wasn't absorbing. So I tried a new way. I slowed down. I picked one short article a day. I read it out loud slowly. I underlined phrases. I repeated sentences until they felt natural. I didn't care how long it took. I just practiced with full attention. And you know what? I improved faster. I spoke more clearly. I even started thinking in English. That is the practicing mind. It's not about doing more. It's about doing with more awareness. You see, we all have dreams, big ones. We want to speak English confidently in meetings. We want to express our ideas clearly. We want to connect with people from around the world. That's beautiful. But dreaming is not enough. We need a method, a mindset. And here's what the practicing mind teaches us. Focus on the process, not the result. Be present with what you're doing now, not what you haven't achieved yet. Do one thing at a time. Measure success by effort, not perfection. Let go of frustration and embrace practice as a way of life. So how can you apply this to English learning? Here's a simple, powerful plan. Read one small passage daily. Don't rush. Understand it. Read it aloud. Repeat. Speak 5 minutes a day. Talk to yourself if you have to. Describe your morning. Speak slowly. Practice clarity. Write a few sentences daily about your day, your plans, your thoughts. Don't worry about mistakes. You're practicing. Listen actively. Watch a short video or podcast. Try to write down what you hear. Rewind. Repeat. Absorb. Reflect weekly. Ask yourself, what did I practice this week? How did I grow? You don't need expensive tools or big promises. You just need one thing: the willingness to show up again and again with a practicing mind. Let me end with a thought. We often say, practice makes perfect. But the truth is, practice makes progress. Progress makes confidence. And confidence opens every door. So today, I invite you to stop chasing perfection. Stop saying, I'm not good at English. Instead, say, I'm practicing. I'm learning. I'm growing. And then, just keep going. Because in the end, success is not one big moment. It's the sum of thousands of small, quiet, patient steps. Thank you, and happy practicing.